Wait 1 second, making sure I'm recording. I should be recording now. Okay. Hello and welcome back to Minecraft Everybody's Golden Age, episode 770. Hopefully you are all doing okay today and staying safe. And hello and welcome back to Minecraft Everybody's Golden Age. So, sorry, I need to take a little breather there. But hopefully you are all doing okay today and staying safe. Last episode we created a new little bit over here that I was supposed to do about, 600 episodes ago. But at the same time I did that, but I never got around to. But we finally got around to putting a little, how would you call this? Kind of like a little gazebo over this area. At least, nothing's gonna get damp down there. Okay, but hopefully you are all doing okay today and staying safe. And also, this has really been bugging me for a little while. We made this little sculpture so we could see if we can get the melon going, but it never really worked. But I will destroy it now, as it's kind of getting in the way of this area. I can just shove that in there, with that and that. Okay, but hopefully you have been doing okay today and staying safe. I think in today's episode we might focus on building the rest of this. Sorry about that. Do apologise. Just I did not drink water before this, and I tell you, when you do not drink water before you start recording, you realise how fusty your mouth is. Let's see. Yeah, that should work. That should work out pretty good. Okay. Before we continue working on this, I need to head back to the house because I want to pick up some Prismarine. And how many Prismarines would I need? I'm trying to think of how many Prismarines that I need. You know what, I might as well talk about what I wanted to do with the Prismarines. So, last episode, well last episode, yeah it was last episode, I worked on a little sleeping area for our Wyverns, and I do really enjoy it in certain areas. It's not really the most fancy looking for their sleeping area due to the graveyard just being right behind the walls. That being, quite a pain in the butt as well. But I have decided to place these at the bottom, but to swap out the wood. The wood has really been bothering me because it just doesn't feel like it should belong there. And it's too bright a colour that, it drags your eyes to there instead of, to wall. So I think we're going to go and put some Prismarine up there. I could also put in Prismarine or dark Prismarine at the bottom of these. I feel like dark Prismarine would have been better. But currently I do not have any black ink sacks in my world, so that's just going to have to do for now. Okay, so we're going to go get some Prismarine, we're going to put in the Prismarine, and then we're going to work on that hallway, finish it off today, and then I do have a special project for next episode to deal with a certain habitat that is near where we're working. Let's see, if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. I've talked about it a few times, of remodeling it, and I decided, you know what, next episode we're going to go remodel that. I will also put that in our creature's chest there. Did not know where the creature's chest there was for a second there. Okay, shove that in there. And that shall do. What I've also realised is that I do need to put this together. So let me go shove that in there. It only costs 2 enchantment levels. I tell you, our shears are getting more and more expensive to repair, I tell you. But you know what, in the end it does, it is quite worth it. I'm breaking free in efficiency 5 on shears. It's, I never realised how slow shears were until I put enchantments on my shears. Let's see, wait 1 second. I don't need any of this redstone today. But I will need some later on. Not today, but another day. Because I do plan on doing something with my redstone that I've accumulated. Accumulated. You know what? I cannot speak today, I tell you. Just cannot get that word properly. Let's see. Now, what was it that I was looking for? Prismarine. I really can't remember where we store our Prismarine, I tell you. Here's our Prismarine. I knew it was somewhere up here. Okay. So I should have to make at least 8 blocks of Prismarine. Now I could make Prismarine brick, and I think that's probably the... Well, I guess it's cheaper. I guess it'd be cheaper if I went with Prismarine bricks. Plus, it's also the nicer block, yeah. Yeah, let's just shove that back and grab, how many was it? 9? So 9 each. That should bring us over to 8, and that should be right about as much as we need. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that should do. That shall do. There we go. 2 Prismarine bricks. And let's continue on. I tell you, I've never used Prismarine as much as we've used it in this series, I tell you. My entire time playing Minecraft, I've never really used... I saw that tower was on fire again. Still have, you know, nightmares thinking about, you know, that thing burning down again. Our little... What was it called again? Well, I'll just call it a lookout tower. Our little lookout tower. I've always enjoyed the little tower, and then, you know, that one time that the ogre did set it ablaze and destroy that little island that was out there, I tell you. I'm glad that we did fix it up and it did not destroy too much of the landscape. Okay, so let's go put in this Prismarine brick. I don't really use Prismarine brick too often. Prismarine I have used quite a bit in certain areas. Ooh, I did not mean to fall off there. There we go. And then another bit over here. Maybe I should have put Prismarine bricks at the bottom. Let me know if I should have put Prismarine brocks. Ah yes, I put Brock from Pokemon in a brick. And he goes... I cracked myself up, I tell you. I cracked myself up. Okay, so we're going to work on this hallway and finally get it done, I tell you. That is what I've been wanting to do. Sorry. I am going to grab some water. Because I tell you, if I sometimes do not take water before I record, I tell you, some words just do not come out the way that they should be. You know, I tell you, it's very annoying. There we go. Okay, now we can continue. So, if you ever struggle with speaking, you obviously know if you speak too fast ahead of yourself, you've got to stumble over yourself. And that is one thing that I do struggle with, I tell you. Stumbling over myself. That becomes mumbled. Yeah, that's not too bad. I think I might go with that. Yeah, why not? Let's see. And that is something that I do struggle with, you know. Trying to make sure my word does not get, you know, mumbled. Let's see. And it does happen quite often. Because when I'm doing the end of the episode, like, have a nice day, safe up to the apple, maybe some oranges, because vitamins, very important. I always get stumbled over that part, I tell you. Because I'm speaking so fast. But then I really enjoy speaking it so fast, because, you know, it means I've memorized it that much that I can just go, you know, off, you know, without needing a script, I could just, you know, go and have a nice day, safe up to the apple, maybe some oranges, because vitamins, very, very important. And bye, see you next time, bye, see you, bye-bye. And then that's how it would go. But the problem with my speaking is that I sometimes I just accidentally speak too fast that it becomes crumpled, and it's very hard to understand sometimes. Even though if you slowed it down, you could probably figure out what each word is. It's just that I'm speaking that fast sometimes that, you know, it just crumples over itself. I think that would be the best way of saying it. And you know what? I do have some oak slabs here. You know what? I don't think anyone's going to remember that there is a slab here. And then there's got to be one to use like 2 years from now saying, do you remember that one time Tenko said that they would, you know, no one would remember that block? Well, I remembered it. I cracked myself up, I tell you. I also started thinking, right, I should have moved these stairs either one block down or one block forward. And that's something that was bothering me, was the stairs. Those stairs aren't really bad, I don't really need to change them. It's just a thought that came into mind that Ah, you should really change that. It doesn't look nice. They bother insults, I tell you. Let's see. Well, I think now... You know what, I could also do like a different kind of thing here. Ooh, totally forgot about that. That's the original little bit that went down over here. Now for a little bit of history, I did talk about last episode. But this bit here used to be a very pointed little cliff edge that I'm pretty sure you could still go under. No, I think I plugged it. Yeah, I think I did plug it. But you used to be able to head under here. Pretty sure it's just behind. Yeah, here we go. The original height of this terrain, I tell you. It used to just crumble down like this. And then I added a few bits of terrain here and there and there. And you know what? It's alright. I would say I really need to decorate this terrain. And that is a, you know, true fact right there. That I should really work on that terrain. Let's see. Let me put that gravel back. But it's also very nice seeing, you know, little bits of history like that. That is still the same cliff edge that I left on. Because if any of you are new to the series, the real reason why that was left a cliff edge is because this used to not actually supposed to... cannot get my word to form right. Sentence to form right. Okay, so this was actually supposed to be the main path. The main path that would lead down to the Comte Garden. But I accidentally started building it over here, and that's where we are today. 700 episodes later, and a mistake turned out to be the right thing, I tell you. I do quite enjoy that fact. This, you know, little bit of landscaping. Also, I think I might as well just go like over that. I was thinking about breaking that there, but I don't know. I think I might just leave it for now. Okay. Now I was thinking about fixing this little bit of terrain here. Yeah, that works. I would say that kind of works. Okay. And then for that... Sorry, I'm starting to think right here for, what do I want this filler block to be, yeah? A filler block. Would nether brick be nice? But then there's 5, so I can't use nether brick. Can't use nether brick if it's a 5 one, so I need 5 blocks. Sorry, I'm just looking at what we have for what we can do here. Right, I do not think we have much choice for this bit here, I don't think so. I wanted something nice, and also, I do think I can change that now. That's just a joke on, you know, I was supposed to build off in this direction, but I never did. There we go, not too bad. Not too bad at all. And also I am quite happy that we have gotten to episode 770. 770, I tell you. I'm actually supposed to do my 400 subscriber special stream soon. And I decided, you know what, I might as well just do a Jungle Paradise Golden Age stream. I would say that this channel would not be here without this series, or Random Game Fram Days. I'm actually thinking about retiring Random Game Fram Days at a certain point, maybe when it reaches 1,000 episodes, I tell you. And you're probably wondering, why would I retire one of my, you know, most important series on my channel? Well, I thought, you know what, I might as well do like a rebranding of it and do a different, you know, kind of thing of it. Plus, I do quite enjoy Random Game Fram Days. I have so many spin-offs of Random Game Fram Days that, you know, I could probably fill a basket with how many there is. Do I have any one that I needed to add to the Comte Garden? I keep thinking that I have someone to add to the Comte Garden and then I don't. Or I do, and then I forget. For ages. Let's see. Nope, we're still up to date. Oh yeah, I could talk about one problem that I've been having with YouTube. Well, here's one of my problems that I've been having with YouTube for a little while. And that is, I cannot see when someone replies to my message. So, for some reason, when I was muting a notification thing, I muted the notification thing for this person replying to me that was, you know, from a video that I don't even watch anymore. And, you know, I kept getting replies, and it got quite annoying that it would be, you know, these bots that would go, hey, do you remember when this person had 1,000? Hey, do you remember? And it would be the same person, but they would have like a supermodel picture, huh? With, you know, clearly not them, with their name being Mike, like, Mazowski or something like that. How did I get up here? You know, you just start talking and then you end up in the most unusual places. It's like people that are on phone calls for such a long time, they end up just doing random stuff. I think this is a good place to talk about it. But that notification thing is now permanent. I just cannot turn it off, and I really... Cloud thing, I tell you. Cloud thing. Just gotta turn it up to 10. Is that better? Yeah, it's better. You can see the border where everything is loaded. I do quite enjoy our sheep area, I tell you. I'm actually planning on doing a new sheep area at some point in the future, but I want to do it somewhere that I can have tons of the sheep, and I just cannot figure out where I want to do said idea. Like, I have quite a large house, right? And I do not really want to destroy too much of the nature around here. But I really need to decide on where do I want to have my second sheep farm. Now, the second sheep farm will not be like your regular sheep farm. This one's dedicated. This one's designed for farming certain colours, like red, green, but in mass producing. Instead of just having like 1 or 2 or 3 of them that we do in there, we have like, you know, like 1 cyan and 2 normal blues. And it's really hard to get any of the colours needed for, if you said, you know, a balloon that I want to do. I do actually want to do a balloon around here, I tell you. We were supposed to get for 800 episodes our Da Vinci's vessels, and I'm thinking of still doing that, but I was also now thinking of, what do you call it, chisels and bits, and I was going to do that for this episode, was get that mod for the series. But I am still wondering about chisels and bits, I tell you. It's an interesting mod. I remember Barry used to use it for their roleplays back in the day. And I thought my red Wyvern had escaped and was just standing there. No, it's my red shulker box. Let me just pick that back up. There we go. And so, I did not actually finish that, did I? Yeah, I did not actually finish this. But you know what? I'll finish this another day. I think that'll be where we... Well, we'll talk about one more subject. What could we talk about? What could we talk about before I end today's episode? I know I'm keeping it a bit short for today, but I do plan on next episode doing... You know what? I might as well spoil it. It's hard to keep a secret from you, as I tell you. But I wanted to actually remodel our manticore cage. We're either remodeling it or moving it somewhere. Now, our manticores have been here for quite a long time, and I do not really know what to do with them. There's a really hard decision on, do I keep them here or do I decide on moving them? And I think I'm just going to do a remodel of their cage for now, and then in the future, totally, you know, get rid of their cage. Instead of just keeping them here, I could keep them somewhere else, I tell you. And it would be quite sad when that happens, but I do feel like it would be a necessary part, because I do want to turn this more into like a normal hill. Instead of just a random hill, that's kind of a little bit hollowed. I want to just landscape this all out and make it look nice. And then I'll probably put something else here, I think, maybe. Maybe something else in the future. Maybe this is where I make a little platform off here and I park my vessel that I fly off into the horizon with. Nah, I don't think I would do that. Could probably build it in a better place, I tell you. But the reason why I want to start, you know, doing a bunch of these landscaping projects is just to make the place look a lot nicer. Like, I do like all of my build projects, though some materials are quite outdated, because I use quite a lot of cobble. I tell you, I do have to say something about these stairs. I really want to change up these stairs, I tell you. I really want to change up these stairs. I guess I was actually going to change up these stairs, but then I just did the same. Let's see. What materials do I have on hand to, I guess I could do some, let me get my other backpack. I could do some oak stairs. But I guess it would be only one oak stripe down here. Yeah. Kinda similar to what we have been working on in other projects, I tell you. But then if I wanted to do like a roundabout bit here, I would have to expand this by one block. Technically that would be true. I guess it is a possibility. It's not really a big, you know, problem. Why did I just... Where did that other block go? Just shove all of that in there for now. All of the wood goes in here for now, I tell you. And that. There we go. Okay, I think I might move this over now, before I end today's episode. We'll do one more small project. I tell you, we have cut down on big projects recently. But do not worry, I do have big projects to get around to doing so. When you have a world that goes on for such a long time, then you will probably never run out of, you know, stuff that you need to either fix with going up different updates. Like, if I went up to update in this series, I don't think most of the series would still be here, as most of the mods that I use stay on 1.12.2 forever. Sad that. But if I was to move up with all of the mods, I would say there would be a lot of redstone malfunctions, new redstone to test, stuff like that. And break that. The reason why I'm breaking this is that I am not scraping, sounded Russian for a second. I'm scrapping all of this together to fit in a new area. So if I extend it out by one block, break all of that, and go like that. Do the same thing over here. What? Hello? Ah! It looked like it fell off, but it did not fall off. Okay, that absolutely confused me there for a second. That absolutely confused me there for a second. Okay, I am going to go and grab that. You know what? I should have really fixed this tree a long time ago. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. I'm getting sidetracked, but you know what? I think it's a worthy sidetracking. There we go. Wait 1 second. Sorry, I'm just using up a lot of my leaves that I've gathered up now. But I thought This tree that I broke so many years ago now, I should really fix. Remember, fix your nature in your world. You may have destroyed it a long time ago, but it's always good to fix nature. We'll see. There we go. Kinda looks a little bit odd. And yeah, that should work. It would be that and that needs to change. There we go. There we go. Now that looks a little bit more nicer, I tell you. It's not the, 100% full restoration of that tree, but you know what? I should really, I should really break this down, this entire tree, and then regrow it. Also, is that, yeah, it is. Sorry, I realised that this, material was not the same. Also, I remember I planted that there. This is when I was going down this entire cliff edge and making it larger. It may not look larger, but this area used to be almost like, straight fall down. And you know what? I think it was a good idea of doing a little restoration of this. Maybe I should come back and do another restoration. But I will tell you a little bit of history before we head back up there. Finish that and end today's episode. This little line that you're seeing now, I'm pretty sure, yeah. This little line is where I was going to build this mountain to. The mountain was going to be a lot larger, I tell you. A lot larger than it is now. But I never got around to doing so. But you know what? There's the future of the series. We still have a whole, how many episodes? Another whole, bunch of episodes, I tell you. I don't plan on ending the series anytime soon, I tell you. So you can either hop on the bandwagon now, or, you can join it later. There we go. That's not too bad. That is not too bad at all. I really enjoy that. Something like that, maybe? You know what, I quite enjoy that. Quite enjoy that. Okay, now to get this all done. And also, I never noticed how it's 2 blocks there. There we go. Break that. And break that. We're digging up ancient dirt here. Like, I've not touched this dirt ever since I actually did this reconstruction of the surface bit. The reason why I did surface bits like this is because my world had gotten, well, I didn't expect to get past, 200 episodes of the series, I tell you. Let's see. So a lot of my world was kind of just bashed together with what materials I had. Because I was not a very good material keeper. I wasted a lot of my material. Like, let me reference something that I wasted a lot of material on. My cobblestone dam. We never actually did properly finish it until recently, about 100 episodes ago. We finally put in the last of the cobble, as it was kind of just 1 block thin and stuff kept, glitching through into it. But it is now 3, well, not actually 3 blocks now. Well, it's 3 blocks in a line long now. But it just goes and fills up everything that's on the surface underneath. That is all full of cobble. And I used so much cobble that I actually ran out of cobble and had to go back to wooden tools. I always love that fact. I tell you, I was not a very good keeper of materials back then. But now we actually go and gather up our resources because, we need a lot of resources for all of our build projects, I tell you. Like, we have so many build projects going on in this series that I probably have forgotten some of their names by now. Let's see. I guess I could just place that there. Grab some of that. Break all of that. You know, it is kind of sad to see, you know, the old terrain finally getting changed. But then, you know what, I quite enjoy it. I quite enjoy it, I tell you. There's just something satisfying about it. Like, you would have never gotten to see that one piece of grass. I've not even seen that one piece of grass, I don't even remember. But that one piece of grass has been there since, you know, I built the stairs. I'm pretty sure. Ever since I did the remodel. That's about 400 episodes ago, or 500 episodes ago now. Yeah, 500 episodes. 500 episodes ago, eh? Whew. Making me feel old, I tell you. Making me feel old. Like, you don't realise how long something's been going until you see its number, and then you realise how many episodes it's been. Grass. Let me go grab some stairs. You know what, just waste all the stairs to make stairs. Well, not all the stairs. Waste all the wood to make a lot of stairs, I tell you. There we go. There we go. Oh, did not mean to do that there. And place all of that there. Looks like it was destiny. And that. Split that in half to make one set of sticks. There we go. And you would kind of not realize, you know, what's changed, I tell you. You would never really realize what changed. And let me break that. There we go. Now that is a staircase that I like. It's kind of a bit chunky. Maybe I might shrink it by one block. But I think in the end, it was quite worth it. Ooh, I got stuck on the trees right there. I would say it's quite worth it. But now, I think I might grab a couple of these right here. And I might as well connect all of these up. Similar to what we did with our big grand area that we dug underground in that ravine a while ago. Forgot its name, so I can't say it. And I might as well just go like that, turn it into 6. Yeah, why not? That's quite nice. That is quite nice, I would say. It's the tiny things that really matter in the world, I tell you. Like, you don't really notice how much of your world really changes until you take like a step back and see, you know, how much it's really changed. And I do think I will dig this back. Very old terrain here, I tell you. Very old terrain. There's a reason why I'm digging this back, because I don't really like the chunkiness to it. I like thin paths, that's why the paths were all 2 blocks wide. There we go. And that terrain can finally rest. And also, I was right. There is gravel in here. Yeah. Back in the day I used to use gravel and I just could not find the spot that I used gravel on. That was the bit that I used gravel on. I used gravel around this bit here to expand the, you know, basically the wall of this, in hopes of no mobs actually climbing up here and attacking me. There we go. I really need to go and, what do you call it? Not place lights, but go through the woods and place a bunch of the hidden lanterns that we do. Bunch of the hidden lanterns that we... If you look up here, you can see a lot of the green carpets down there. That's all lights. Basically everything that keeps mobs from spawning down there. Oh look, there's Bill Golem. Hello there, Bill. How you doing? You doing good, Bill? Bill's doing okay. He's wondering where that voice was coming from. You okay, Bill? Look up here, Bill. Up here. No, not over there. You know what? Let me just grab my paraglider, I tell you. We'll go find... Well, not go find Bill. We'll go talk to Bill. Bill! Up here! Bill! Over here! Turn around, Bill. Bill, turn around. Bill! Bill, Bill, Bill! The science guy. You okay, Bill? There you go, you finally found me. How's it going? You doing good? You just watching the animals? I know, it's quite satisfying just watching them go around do their own business. What I do need to work on is that I want to make a little tiny garden. Kind of like what we did with a little, can I speak? With our little one over here back in the day. I want to kind of create like a little tiny area that they can go and feed on. So, I need to go research what goats like to eat and pigs like to eat. And what bunnies like to eat. And then I'll probably just put them all together over where our old area that we... Well, our old... I'm trying to figure out what it's called. Greenhouse used to be. So before I end today's episode, I'm going to go and shove some of this away. There we go. Go shove some of that away. Let's see. I'll just shove that and that and that in there. And I'll go shove the coal in here. Wrong box. Where's the box? Ah. Oh, I really need to... That's what I really need to do. I need to go and get myself some... You know what? I think that's what I'll do next episodes, including, you know, our Manticore area. So hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. Have a nice day, safe, have a stable, maybe some more shit with vitamins, but need to keep the vitamins very important. And bye bye, see you next time. Have a nice day, bye bye.